Management theories are a collection of ideas that recommend general rules for how to manage an organization or business. It addresses how supervisors implement strategies to accomplish organizational goals and how they motivate employees to perform in their highest ability. Reasons of applying management theory in a workplace: increase productivity, simplify decision making, increase collaboration, increase objective. So, unahin natin yung pinaka increase productivity. Leaders can use these theories to learn how to get the most out of their team members, improving performance and increasing productivity. Simplify decision making. Management theories provide leaders with strategies to speed up the decision making, allowing those leaders to be more effective in their roles. Increase collaboration. Leaders learn how to encourage team member participation and increase workplace collaboration. Increase objectivity. Management theories encourage leaders to implement scientifically proven changes rather than relying on their own decision. Management theories in the workplace. Invest in employee training and seminars. Give employees power in making decisions. And flatten the organizational hierarchy. Number one, invest the employee training and seminar. Encourage your employee to attend training and seminars. This will be improve their performance, skills, and knowledge and increases their ability. So, kailangan din natin sumama sa mga seminar para ma-improve yung ating skills and madagdagan pa yung ating knowledge. And number two, give employees power in making decisions. Be an encouraging mentor who encourages his or her employees to participate in decision making. Actively involving employees in the decision making increases overall company morale. Flatten the organizational hierarchy. It refers to an organizational structure with a few or no management levels between management and staff levels. Employees are supervised less in flat organization which encourages them to participate more in decision making, which means all employees have essentially the same power and authority. Pantay-pantay po sila. So, ang last, technology and organizational behavior. Nowadays, technology has an impact on every aspect of the workplace. Communication, workplace environment, organizational and efficiency, at pinakalas, accessibility. So, ang communication with the advancement of technological communication is now easier than before. So, kung noon, mga penpal-penpal tayo, ngayon, cellphone na, messenger na lang, tawag na. So number two, workplace environment. The workplace has changed as a result of technological advancement. Most of businesses organizations are entirely online and do not require physical location. So, ngayong modern era na tayo, puro na tayo cellphone. So, yung mga businessman, mga entrepreneurs ay tulad ng Shopee, ganyan, puro online na sila ngayon. Kasi doon na tayo, yun na yung bagong ano natin, di ba? Number three, organization and efficiency. With the use of technology, companies can be more organized as documents can be signed electronically and quickly sent wherever they need to go. Training and development can be delivered online, allowing individuals to complete their training on time and removing the need to work around multiple schedules to hold a training event. So, puro na tayo technology, di ba? So, ano na ba ang nagagawa natin ngayon? Meron ng technology. Nakakapag nakapag-gather na tayo ng documents, ng mga data na ano na lang 'no, nasa parang naayos na lang sa isang isang lalagyan using technology. Hindi na tayo nagpapakahirap na isusulat pa yung mga kailangan o ano yung mga schedule. Ginagamit na natin yung technology ngayon para mapadali yung gagawin natin. So last, accessibility. Advancement in technology enables people to stay in touch with their work at all times. Accessibility of technology is necessity. So, kahit nasa bahay ka na lang, pwede kang mag-work at home, pwede mo kung may
The manager as
emergency
a
sa
person.
company, pwede ka na lang
Traits
nilang
and managers
tawagan.
as a person.
Updated ka pa rin
Successful
sa
managers
kung
vary
anong
widely
nangyayari
on the
sa
Big
araw-araw.
Five.
So, yun
Understanding
lamang
these
po. Thank you.
characteristics is important because it explains a manager's approach to planning, leading, organizing, and so on. Managers should also be aware of their own personality and try to minimize problem areas. So may nabanggit po tayong Big Five kanina. Ito po ang the Big Five traits. Isa-isahin po natin. Number one po, extroversion. Extroversion is they are positive and optimistic about themselves and the world. They are sociable and friendly. Ang extroversion po ay sila ay positibo at optimistiko tungkol sa kanilang sarili at sa mundo. Sila ay palakaibigan at madaling makihalubilo. So mas maganda na pong palakaibigan tayo, lalong-lalo na po sa business. Kaysa naman po susungitan natin yung customer, ganyan. Di mas lalong wala pong bibili sa atin sa susunod na ayoko na dito kasi masungit yung nag na crew dito, ganito, ganyan, manager, ganito. The number two, negative affectivity. Occurs when people have negative moods, are critical, and are stressed. Ang negative affectivity po ay isang estado kung saan ang isang tao ay madalas makaranas ng negatibong emosyon o mood sa ganitong kalagayan. Sila ay may tendensiyang maging critical sa kanilang sarili o sa iba. Minsan po yung ibang tao nai-stress sa sobrang dami pang ginagawa, ganyan, sunod-sunod na gawain, ganyan po. Number 3. Number 3 is agreeableness. They like to get along with others or who cares about the others. Ang agreeableness po ay tumutukoy sa mga taong gustong makisama at makibagay sa iba at may malasakit o pakialam sa kapakanan ng kanilang kapwa, ganyan. Yung iba po ay tumutulong, ganyan. Number 4, conscientiousness. They are careful and persistent. Ang conscientiousness po ay isang katangian ng personalidad kung saan ang isang tao ay maingat at matyaga. Ang mga taong may mataas na ganyan po conscientiousness ay nagiging maayos sa kanilang mga gawain, maasahan at may disiplina sa pagtapos ng kanilang mga responsibilidad, ganyan po mga gawain. Kailangan po natin yan sa ating sarili para po maayos ang ating trabaho lagi. Number 5, openness to experience. Openness to experience, they are original and have a wide range of interests, so they are open to new experiences. Ang openness to experience po ay ito po yung mga taong maraming mga naiimbentong bagay, maraming karanasan. Malawak po ang kaisipan nila sa mga bagay-bagay po. Social responsibilities of managers. Social responsibilities may be defined as the obligation of management towards the society and others concerned with the activities of the organization. Social responsibility. It is the obligation and commitment of managers to protect and improve the society welfare along with the protecting on their own interests. Reasons for social responsibility of a managers. Organizational resources. These are in a form of men, money, competencies, and functional expertise. Precautionary measure. It deals with time management in resolving social issues and problems. Moral obligation. It is the obligation of the manager to solve or remove the social problems in the organization. Efficient and effective employees. It is the responsibility of the manager to recruit employees with the best skills and competencies. Better organizational environment. A better organizational environment will consequently have a better society that will create a better business work environment. At yun lamang po. Maraming salamat po.
Social responsibilities of management. Number 1. Responsibility towards owners. It is the responsibility of management to assure a fair and reasonable rate of return of investment and dividend to the investor or stockholders. Number 2. Responsibility towards employees. It is the responsibility of the management to provide fair wages and salaries as well as the welfare of the employees, their safety and secretary working conditions, medical facilities, housing, canteen, leave and retirement benefits. Number 3. Responsibility towards consumers. It is the responsibility of the management to satisfy consumer needs and protect the interests of the consumer or customer. The goods or products must meet the quality and standard at reasonable prices. Number 4. Responsibility towards the governments. It is the responsibility of management to honestly pay all the taxes and dues. Number 5. Responsibility towards the community and society. It is the responsibility of the management to balance the company's growth and the welfare of society and the environment. Next, managing diverse employees. Managing diversity is defined as planning and implementing organizational system and practices to manage people in order to maximize the potential benefits of diversity while minimizing its potential disadvantages. Taylor Cox in Plural Diversity in Organization. And this is the top 5 benefits of having a diverse workforce. Blue Collar People 2021. Number 1. Innovation. One of the most significant advantages of having a diverse workforce in increased workplace innovation because employees see and think differently. Interaction with one another result in the sharing of ideas, knowledge and experiences, making brainstorming much more fruitful. Number 2. Increased adaptability. Having a diverse employee base increases your organization's adaptability in the market because of diverse workforce is better able to understand what its consumer wants. Number 3. Easier recruitment and retention because high quality employees are scarce. You must do everything possible to acquire the few that exist. People value diversity when evaluating job offers and companies, making diversity essential for quality recruitment. Increased productivity. Diversity in the workforce ensures diversity in the way people think. It also provides you with a diverse range of expertise and experience in specific processes, encouraging your employees to interact and learn from one another. Number 5. Broader market. Having a workforce with a diverse set of skills and experiences, including cultural understanding and language, enable your company to serve customers from all over the world, and given the ease with which businesses can conduct cross-border transactions in this day and age, this is a significant competitive advantage. That's all. Thank you.